talk to you about what you should expect, tastes, textures, and flavors. Really broaden your palate as well, which is a really important part of being successful.
It's taking too long. Let me go play this video, man.
I don't know what it is with the AEW locker room, man. It's a very bizarre place to be employed, AEW.
How bizarre is that?
Whether it's from the independent circuit, you come on in from the indies, or if you're somebody that's coming over from WWE and the ball and chain, the handcuffs are off and you're able to do and say whatever you want.
Yeah.
The delusion quickly sets in. And the delusion has quickly set in for Ricochet.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't even been there 3 months yet. He's already claiming that without Ricochet, there would be no AEW. Now, my question is, how quickly after these comments were made is Tony Khan going to bury Ricochet? Because we all know how petty Tony Khan can be. Speaking of Tony Khan, his number one guy, Hologram, is out with a major injury, man. I hear the tears falling from Tony's face hitting the ground as we speak. Also,
how these guys get injured? How these guys like they get injured?
Before the end of the year has been removed from the AEW roster page, and a major push coming for Finn Balor in 2025. All this and more on today's episode
What's that, man?
of Off the Script for your Sunday, December 8th, 2024. We'll start off with my guy Pentagon Jr.
Pentagon?
No longer listed on the AEW roster page on the AEW website.
Oh, WWE's going to take
This
him.
comes as his contract with the promotion recently expired this week.
Well, WWE's going to take Pentagon anyway.
Penta is free and clear to sign with any
Take Ray
promotion,
Phoenix with him,
which
too.
more than likely will be WWE.
Take Ray Phoenix with him,
His
shit.
brother and tag team partner Ray Phoenix, who by the way is being fucked over by Tony Khan for pettiness.
Oh,
Because
Tony
we
Khan
all
needs to
know
let him go when he
exactly
got
where
on
he's
this one.
going. He will remain in AEW as the promotion opted to add time missed due to injury. And it came out last week officially that Tony Khan plans to ice Ray Phoenix without
Tony
using
Khan's a
the
petty
greatest
motherfucker, man.
luchadors of the modern era. WWE is heavily interested in bringing in the Lucha Brothers, and as of this writing, it is unclear whether Penta will go straight to WWE or wait before his brother comes in. Now, Penta first joined AEW in 2019, where he found tag team success with Ray Phoenix as the
He
Lucha
found some
Brothers.
success,
They were
man.
AEW tag team
Why
champions.
want Penta to
And
go
Penta has yet to
solo?
publicly comment on his AEW departure. I don't think he will do that as long as he knows his brother is there, because I'm sure he is under an NDA and can't say anything discriminatory or negative about AEW.
That's a pussy. That's a pussy move, bro.
One of the most unique talents in the industry, even today. Love Penta. Love what he's done for AEW. Love what he brings to any locker room he's in. I've called many Penta matches in House of Glory. I feel very fortunate and very lucky to be around and be a part of his pro wrestling journey, man.
Yeah.
Fucking great talent.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely a model guy. One of the nicest guys you can meet. He comes to House of Glory. He's shaking everybody's hand. He's giving everybody high fives. He loves his fans. Loves his fans.
Yeah.
This is why I don't really understand how Tony can be so fucking petty to two guys like this, who basically were the foundations of AEW from its beginning stages. And I find it very fucking weird and fucking stupid how fans can quickly turn their backs because they're going to the Fed. Meanwhile, these guys gave you their blood, their sweat, their tears, and are part of some of the greatest matches in the history of that promotion. I don't understand how you could just quickly turn your backs on two AEW originals.
I turn it back on
Now,
Penta
we can also
and
hear
Ray.
claim that what Tony Khan and what he's doing to Ray Phoenix is fucking terrible, which it is. Penta is escaping the clutches of AEW and Tony Khan, and Penta is going to join WWE. I don't know when, I don't know where, but something happened on Friday Night SmackDown this past Friday with Carmelo Hayes and Nick Aldis backstage, where Nick Aldis was confronted by Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo wants to know what exactly he's doing on Friday Night SmackDown, or he's going to call Adam Pearce and ask for a trade so that he could be Monday Night Mello on Netflix, which sounds like a great idea to me. That's got a nice ring to it. Nick Aldis says, I got a special superstar for you. And in WWE, they posted a...
No one needs a trade. He needs a trade.
And in the title of the YouTube video, they said, new superstar for Carmelo Hayes. Now, everybody is claiming that this is probably going to end up being Penta. Would WWE bring Penta to television so quickly? I would say yes. Why not?
Oh, hey. With Zine, you can stream free local TV from all over the country. Zine speaks for itself.
Not now, Uncle Jesse. Not now, Uncle Jesse. I'm watching JD.
WWE without his brother. For all we know, Phoenix could join WWE in the fucking third or fourth quarter of 2025.
Why wouldn't he?
Penta's not going to sit that time out.
Nah.
Ray Phoenix probably gave him his blessing, bro. I'll join you when I can. It's a fucking shitty situation.
What's bad for?
Penta in WWE, man, he could do a myriad of things. He could wrestle Carmelo Hayes, which is the rumor right now. Go after the United States Championship and wrestle Dark Nakamura. Your Pentagon Dark versus this evil Nakamura.
Yep.
Penta versus Gunther, Penta versus Cody, Penta versus literally anybody. AJ Styles. I mean, the fucking matches are making your mouth water just with him over there.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to see what he does, man. He's been removed from the roster page. He's got the fucking handcuffs off. Goodbye. Good riddance. Did Tony thank you for his contributions? Probably not. And he won't, because Tony's a fucking prick. We'll see what happens with
Tony doesn't care. Yeah, Tony Khan doesn't care.
Phoenix is unfortunately going to be iced by the pettiness of Tony Khan. And Penta will probably be in WWE, if not on SmackDown. Monday Night Raw on Netflix. We're heading towards the Royal Rumble. Within the next 6 to 8 weeks, this man will be on WWE television, gracing us with his presence. Moving on, man. We got an AEW star.
Hologram.
Do we want to call him a star? Is he a star? No.
Hologram's injury? Jeez.
He's Tony Khan's wet dream. That's exactly what he is. AEW star Hologram is dealing with a serious ankle injury.
How you get hurt? How you get
Was
injured?
getting a strong push by AEW is being
How you get injured?
is being pushed by Tony Khan as the fucking 8th wonder of the world on AEW television.
Why do you do
He's
that?
now sidelined with an injury.
He's out with
As
injury?
the last pay-per-view, which we saw them at, I believe it was at WrestleDream. He
Wrestling Dream?
wrestled the Beast Mortos.
Oh, the Beast
In a 2 out of 3 fall
Mortos.
match. Hologram
Hope you
went
wrestle
over
the
the
Beast
contest. By the way, he
Mortos.
got pinned in that 2 out of 3 fall, so I don't really think he's undefeated. But
He
in
ain't
the record
stopping.
books, it shows that he's undefeated.
He ain't gonna
He's
stop
very
him,
close to
shit.
Bill Goldberg's record of 171-0.
Don't
Or
stop
whatever
him.
it was, 173. Whatever.
stop
What
him.
is Hologram? 16-0?
That's
He
big.
went over the Beast Mortos to extend his winning streak. Hologram was written off television in an attack angle involving Mortos on an
What the
episode of
fuck is happening with
Collision.
Mortos in
Now,
him?
previously reporting from Lucha Blog says Hologram was
Lucha
injured
Blog.
at WrestleDream during an outside dive. He
What?
was later pulled from AAA and GCW events. Fightful Select is reporting that Hologram was set to be a big factor in AEW's new Mexican TV deal before the injury. The belief in AEW is that he's sidelined with a serious ankle injury, and as of this writing, a timetable for his return is not known. I feel the tears dropping and hear the tears dropping from Tony's face down to the ground, man. He's heartbroken. He can't sleep.
He's
Tony
hurt.
is shattered with this news, man. Heartbroken
He's
over
hurt.
this terrible news, man.
He's
And his
hurt.
father, Shad Khan, couldn't give a single shit. As Tony Khan goes out there and always exclaims to his father,
Hologram, he's injured. I don't know what I can do. Can I get a hug from you and Mom? Please. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
son, you had so many other luchadors on your television. You have the Beast Mortos. Coming back to television.
Beast Mortos. You wouldn't find the Beast
Who
Mortos.
else is there, man? I don't even know who the fuck else there is. Who else is there?
No.
Commander, Beast Mortos, Bandito,
Yeah, but
Sin
Commander.
Cara, CMLL. Who else is there, man? Who else is there that he could fucking put his hopes and dreams and his trust in, man? I don't fucking know.
Who knows?
Who gives a shit?
Who cares, man?
Literally.
Who cares,
Hologram
man?
wasn't injured. I guarantee he'd be in the fucking Continental class.
Man, you gotta be there. We'll be there.
What an earth-shattering fucking, oh my god, man, I can't believe it. Hologram, he's out.
Put this up, I'll be back. I'll be back.
He'll be back when he's back. Who gives a shit? Fucking ridiculous, man. Ricochet! Speaking of ridiculous, Ricochet says if there wasn't a Ricochet, there would be Ricochet was recently interviewed by the Hot Tag Podcast. Ricochet is one of those names who was getting a lot of buzz on the independent scene before his WWE days. Yeah, that was a long time ago, man. It's like 7 years ago. Because of his incredible matches and his series of matches with Will Ospreay made a lot of fans take notice.
All right, guys, check this out. So I just found this off TikTok, right? And apparently it's going to remove all of the ads off my phone for only $2. It's meant to be like a supercharge for your phone, I guess. So I figured let's turn it on and try it out. All right, so they say to just turn this little thing here on. I'm very interested to see if this will actually work. Wow. Okay, well, so far it's made my phone like super fast. Right now I'm just scrolling through a bunch of my favorite websites and I've yet to see an ad. TikTok really pulled through with the goods on this one. Honestly, best
Onads.
Notice him. Yeah, you know, if AEW didn't exist, right? Ricochet would be back on the independent circuit, being featured everywhere. And now he's joined AEW and he's
Well,
joined
me, there's no AEW. Well, me, there's no AEW. What is he? Well, me, there's no AEW, says Trevor Mann.
On the AEW roster. Will Ospreay be
Trevor said this, like,
So how unique
Trevor says,
is
well, to me,
Ricochet?
there's no
Ricochet getting right
AEW.
now? Not much.
Blah, blah, blah.
That died off in like 2 months. During the interview with the Hot Tag Podcast, Ricochet says that he feels without him, there would be no AEW.
Blah, 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 blah. Well, to me, there's no AEW.
I'm not saying I'm the sole reason that this is happening.
I'm shaking my boots when he said that shit. Well, to me, there's no AEW.
Everything I feel I have done in my past career helped set a world up where AEW can exist.
Can it try and exist?
It's me, it's the Young Bucks, it's Kenny Omega, it's Will Ospreay, it's everybody. But I'm just saying, without Ricochet, there would be no Ospreay, really.
Nope.
All these guys are passionate. Without that, there would be no AEW.
Well, Ricochet, no, we can't.
Legitimately, that without him, there'd be no AEW.
Duh.
He goes on to say, yeah, I'm not the sole reason. But I'm just saying, if there wasn't a Ricochet, there'd
There's
be no
a reason.
AEW.
There's a reason for
How
it.
do you think Tony Khan is feeling listening to this fucking Hot Tag Podcast interview with Ricochet? Oh, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Without you, there'd
Oh,
be no
yeah,
Ricochet.
bitch.
There'd
Oh,
be
yeah,
no
bitch.
AEW. Without Ricochet, there'd be no AEW. Oh, okay.
Who gives a
You know,
fuck?
let's see how you do on Rampage.
Who gives a
fucking
fuck?
Iron Savages being sent to Titty City.
Sim
Let's see how
there.
you do on Collision. Wrestling,
Sim there with the Titty City. Sim with the EV Titty Committee. Pussies.
with
the Titty.
Tony Khan's
Sim the Titty City is what they
and
doing.
the billions that his family is worth.
Sim the
There
Titty
would
City
be
is
no
worth.
AEW. Without Cody Rhodes, there would be no AEW.
Boom.
That is what put AEW on the map. The elite.
Boom.
Their vision. Wanting to take over the world. Ricochet wasn't even a fucking thought when AEW was
That's right.
born and when AEW put on all of their greatest shows that they will probably never go back and do ever again.
They had to put it there.
Ricochet joined AEW at the worst time in AEW history, and Ricochet is suffering for it.
Yeah.
Not only did he join AEW at the lowest it's ever been, Ricochet's stock is the lowest it's ever been.
The stock is getting
He
low.
and Samantha, his wife, left WWE at the height of her career, and Ricochet was getting a prominent role on television. I guarantee he would be used a lot better on Monday Night Raw than he's been used on AEW television. Oh, but he's in the Continental Classic.
Oh,
Sure thing, man.
really, man?
They're getting their lowest ratings ever. Nobody gives a fuck about the Tony Continental Classic. Nobody gives a shit. Ricochet is as dead can be. This guy's where Ray Phoenix is. Only difference is he's on fucking television, ice cold, and Ray Phoenix is on the comfort of his own fucking couch, ice cold.
Yeah.
Collecting a paycheck while he's healing his body for his next adventure in WWE. Really? The only thing I'm wondering is how Tony Khan's going to bury him for these ridiculous comments, because we know how petty Tony Khan is, and we know how much Tony loves power, and we know how Tony loves his fucking, his spotlight. Don't you dare take that spotlight away from me. AEW is Tony Khan, and Tony Khan will do everything in his power to make sure you know it is all Tony Khan.
It's all him.
AEW is Tony Khan.
It's all him. It's all him.
And that's not for good reason.
It's all him at this moment.
It's the worst it's
all
ever been.
him.
It's so fucking bad I can't even explain to you in this one video what's bad with AEW. You all know what's wrong. Just look at the fucking numbers. Ricochet is certainly not helping them go this way. Only this way.
You couldn't go that way.
And finally, guys, Finn Balor.
What
We got
Finn?
some news on Finn Balor potentially getting a major push
What about Fergal?
on WWE television.
What about Fergal?
As the company has big plans for him in 2025, and this is according to WrestleVotes on WrestleVotes Radio on Patreon. It was noted that WWE plans to renew Finn Balor's singles push in 2025. They say, and I quote,
we vamping it?
the first thing that we're hearing this week is about Finn Balor. Finn Balor is in line for a renewed singles push as we get into 2025. Along with the renewed singles push, expect a 10-year anniversary celebration, not like the New Day.
Why would it be 10 years? Oh, man. Wildcat. Oh,
However,
man.
they're going to mention Finn's 10 years, including some brand new merchandise that will celebrate all of the various aspects that we've seen Finn Balor throughout his career.
I'm about to watch WoW in a couple of hours.
Demon as well as Demon Balor was a big situation in Black and Gold NXT.
Big.
This year, the longtime WWE star has found more tag team success than singles success. Balor and JD McDonough, JD McFish, McRib,
Yeah.
McNuggets, McSausage,
J McRib.
McCafe.
J
You guys get
McRib.
the point.
Yeah, J McRib.
Won the Raw Tag Team titles from R-Truth and The Miz on June 24th, 2024. And I believe they only defended those tag team titles twice. Get rid of them. We only need one set of tag team titles. Or if you want these tag team titles to mean something, get them the fuck off of Judgment Day.
Get rid of the belts.
Since then, the Judgment Day have only defended them a handful of times during the last episode of Monday Night Raw.
Oh, fuck. Get rid of the titles. They useless. They ain't shit.
Before last, they beat the War Raiders, which I'm assuming we're going to get a rematch. And the War Raiders should absolutely win the tag team titles.
Those belts don't mean shit.
But yes, Balor, I mean, it looks like Balor's on his way out of Judgment Day anyway. He is definitely teasing leaving or them kicking him out. I predict that Dominic will be the leader of Judgment Day.
Dom will take that shit over him.
If you guys missed SmackDown, obviously, there was a situation in the back. I don't remember what segment it was. I think it was with Bianca and Naomi after Bianca beat Piper Niven. There was a segment on SmackDown.
Dom will take that shit over. I swear to God.
We saw Nick Aldis speaking to Dominic Mysterio.
Nick is speaking
Now,
to
I don't know
Dom.
what that means, but normally when Triple H does that, and you see that on television, that something's going on, and right now they're in the midst of this potential trade deadline. We could potentially see the Judgment Day split up via the trade deadline. We don't know. But as far as Balor, I think he's on his way out of Judgment Day. Whether he leaves on his own or if he's booted out of Judgment Day, I think Judgment Day will have a whole new look in 2025, and Balor will not be a part of it. Whether he goes single and turns babyface or goes single and stays heel, I don't know. But he's become a locker room leader, and he's definitely one of Triple H's favorites. He's been there and stayed with WWE because he's seen the change in leadership and he trusts Triple H. And I think they're going to give back to him, whether that means a world title run, an intercontinental title run. I do think that Balor is going to be in line for some big things in 2025. And we didn't really need WrestleVotes, though they do a great job always. I don't think we needed WrestleVotes to know that. You could just kind of see the trajectory of where we're going with Balor. And I do think that he's going to be a major mainstay on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for all your support. If you enjoyed this week's content, man, we are going to keep the ball rolling. I'll be live tomorrow night after Monday Night Raw, right here on Off the Script. But if you did enjoy this week's content, let me know down below in the comment section below. Sound off. Let me know what you think of Ricochet's ridiculous comments. Let me know what you think of Finn Balor. Who do you want to see him feud with in 2025 after he finishes the Damian Priest feud? Do you see him as potential world champion? Sound off in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications, and please hit that thumbs up on your way out. I will be live after Monday Night Raw. We'll continue to keep the videos going, man. Live after Raw, right here on Off the Script. Have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you later.
Nope. See, this thing goes on with Trevor Mann, who's known as Ricochet, who's an ex-WWE superstar, who's now a current AEW star. Why would he make these comments about about some without me, there was no AEW. Like, what the fuck is he saying? It's just plain stupid and ridiculous and retarded. Straight up and down, man. Why the hell did Trevor Mann say this shit? What did Trevor Mann say? Did he say did he say without him there is no AEW? That's what he said. It's ridiculous. It's a retarded, ridiculous, and stupid comment that he just made. Like, what is he doing? I mean, people are saying stupid shit just to get some airplay. You can't do that on. You can't do that on some airplay. I can tell that this cat is doing something to piss off everybody else. Let me go check with what's his name? What's her name? Let me check with Miss Roxanne Perez. A minute. Oh, uh, yeah. It's only afternoon color. It's only afternoon color. It's only afternoon color. She couldn't respond to comments now. Let's watch this video to get to the day. This is after I did the video with my sister appearing on one of my live shows. I wanted my sister to have her appearance on the live show that I done on YouTube. That's her first appearance on YouTube. One thing my sister needs is a YouTube channel. A lot of us had YouTube channels, man. My cousin Tamanika Shaw, who's my little cousin, who's my cousin. She has a YouTube channel. My oldest cousin Matthew Shaw, my oldest cousin Matthew Shaw had a YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel that's dated back over 8 years because a lot of people have YouTube channels before me. A lot of people have YouTube channels before me. JD has a YouTube channel. Valentino has one. Hannibal has one. I have one. That's why I started doing my ride because all I do is get on the road and start doing my ride. You know what I mean? My man Valentino, he's about to do his Discretion TV rides going all the way to New York. And you know, he also he's now living in LA, now living in California, you know what I mean, to get the hell away from New York. It's an option for other YouTubers to branch out and start doing their own thing. That's what they're working on doing now because God's not fucking around. God's not fucking around when it comes to his own creations getting tormented and bullied and picked on. He ain't standing for that shit. He's not playing around this time. That's the time for him to fight the battles for people like us creations. Well, I did a live show earlier while I'm geared up in my wearing my pro player shirt, my Dickies pants, you know, and my Air Forces on, you know, my White Sox hat on backwards. That's earlier today when my sister was telling me she had to find some some bed clothing, some orange colored bed clothing, so you can cover the cushions, of course. Nobody wants to see my sister's living room look like that. You know what I'm saying? You always seen that I had to go get the Minnie Mouse bed out of here and bring it in my sister's room. I had brought in my sister's room after I was done with the live show that I did for like at least like 1 hour. I'm gonna do an audio review long after I'm done with the other shit. But I might have to go do it on top of that. One of the live shows not live shows there, one of the audio reviews I had to do was based on this movie. It's called Obstacles. I need to do an audio review on that because I ain't done audio reviews. I already done the audio review on films, and I didn't even know why I done audio reviews. Let me go into some adult comedy in a minute. I gotta go to some adult. I had done some adult comedy, so I'm looking for some adult comedy. It's gonna take a while. Going categories, we'll do adult comedy. We're going to adult comedy for a minute. This remember this audio review that I did on one of these movies right here. This previous April, it was called the 18-year-old Virgin. It was a 2009 film. It was like an adult comedy movie that nobody was even watched. It's a lot of creepier things. See, it's all part of a lot of movies you show you here. It's part of your Sound Studios collection. You got number one cheerleader camp. You got MILF, 18-year-old virgin. Barely legal. Uh, locked up, and you got sex pot. That's sex pot. That's part of the collection there. Sex pot. That was part of your sound collection. Barely Legal was one of the movies that's been on your silent movie collection. One of the few of the movies you see here was Bachelor Night. And I think it was Joe Bates and Asian Schoolgirls. These are movies that was from the silent movie collection. So one of the weirdest things you don't see on the films. It's all adult comedy stuff right here. What's already at that period? It's like comedy stuff. It's all just adult comedy that they'll just show you here. Another gay movie. Anybody watches that? That was like all director's cut type shit. It's all there. some movies you see was all TVMA related. So that's LGBT stuff that nobody else can actually watch. See, comedy could have been done some. See, all this shit is all TVMA rated movies, and other movies could be rated R. Like, a few other movies could be rated R. A lot of comedy specials that sold TVMA and rated R, and nobody else can watch. Building like TV 14, like TV 14, and nobody else can the story behind it. Familian Starlight Saga. I ain't get a chance to watch that. They got a bunch of shit there. They got another adult comedy special. It's called Slime Ball Bowl Rama 2. That's sorority babes. And the Slime Ball Bowl Obama 2. It's like an adult comedy, fantasy horror film. Anyway, it's supposed to have part one. Shit, it's supposed to have part one. It's supposed to have part one, but they don't have no more of those. Movie still show you right there. The other movie that they want to show you here. And that's from Full Moon Features. Okay, they have Sorceress of Suburbia. I'm gonna go to bump on one of those movies around that period. I'm gonna go to bump on movies there. I'm gonna start bumping one of those movies probably today or tomorrow. Let's see, we got Black Cinema here. See, we're going to Black Cinema here. Stacey Stacks. Yeah, that's out there. Okay, they might have obstacles in it. See, this is called Black Cinema. They have. Okay, we're gonna find. Right. Look for obstacles. I'm looking for obstacles, folks. Look for obstacles. Hold on. We're looking for obstacles. What's obstacles? Where's obstacles? Where's obstacles? Where are you obstacles? Where are you obstacles? Where are you obstacles? Looking for obstacles. Looking over for this one. I'm gonna search that shit then. Search this old shit. Let's put the O in there. Put the OP in there. Let me put the S in. Okay. All right. After I'm done watching Women of Wrestling, after I'm done watching Women of Wrestling, and where it goes off around 5:50 something, like 5:58, 5:58 or 5:59 or whatever, I'm gonna do an audio review on the movie right there. It's a 2002 film. It's a 2002 film that was directed by Hunter McCann and E40's brother. I think his name was Daryl Stevens. They call him D-Shot. It's E40's brother. I think him and E40 they knew each other. I mean, they've knew each other since the years of Most Valuable Players in the 1980s. It was like a rap group. It's like a rap group that's been around in the 80s, especially 1988, I think. This was years before it got flipped. It got turned to the Click. So they already got the Click. We got E40, D-Shot, Be Legit, Sugar T, and a few other cats that was from Mob City, Vallejo, California. VALLEJO, Vallejo, California. That's miles away from Oakland, California, especially like a few miles away from East Side Oakland, like downtown Oakland. You know what I mean? Hunter McCann, he was known for directing this film because gotta give thanks to him and D-Shot, Daryl Stevens. They once had directed this film. If it weren't for them, that movie would never be coming out. But the movie is like rated R, so they say it's 2000. They've been out since 2002. But this story here is unable to provide for his family while bound for college. A former hustler is seduced by his past and reignites a turf war with his lifelong rival. So I'm gonna do an audio review on that even after I'm done with it. You know, I might do that. I might do that after I'm finished eating. I don't know. It's already worth something. It's worth something. It's all damn near worth something. It's all damn near worth something because it's all gonna work for everybody. So I get this phone charged. I get that phone charged up so I can keep my mind off all the other craziness that got created here. I'm gonna finish this live stream and end it right now. I'll end it like it was a Tom and Jerry MGM cartoon right now. It's probably like 4:31 p.m. I'm gonna catch up with y'all on another video at least around probably not next week or probably another Saturday or another Sunday. I don't even know. See you on the next video, probably like next week, probably next Sunday or Saturday, whatever. Probably the day before Saturday, I don't know. But because of that, man, let me explain to y'all about it. Remember, let me tell you about what happened on November the 28th. Things just went on with my sister had to go at a friend's house, the house that's owned by a friend of hers on Thanksgiving. And then later, a friend of hers had to had to fix all the plates full of Thanksgiving food that was on some plastic plates or something, or some on some plastic plates or something. So I put them in probably at least some aluminum foils or something that for all of us to eat. So my sister had to go take the lift ride. She had to go take the ride with the lift share, the lift driver. So she called for a lift. And the guy, the male rideshare driver, the male rideshare driver was a bit of a prick. He was like a bit of a prick. He's just being all mean to my sister. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, the guy was driving my sister home anyway. The guy was driving my sister home, even though she had these bags of the Thanksgiving dinners that was in the plates, that was wrapped in the plates, and one just spilled over the seat. Then the driver, the rideshare driver, he got mad and saying he was owed money to like for like the damages to the back of his whip. And it got spilled. It also some of the Thanksgiving dinner got spilled. Thanksgiving dinner got spilled over the seat. Also, the dude was charging my sister like $80 for the damages. That was over his whip. So over his backseat of his car. So the guy was a complete prick. So because of that rideshare driver's behavior towards my sister, she had to go pay the guy like $80 for the damages to the backseat of that car. My sister just came home pissed. She got mad. She got pissed. She told me about what happened with the rideshare driver. On Thanksgiving night, November 28th, she told me that something happened to her with the rideshare driver. The rideshare driver was being a mean ass prick to her. That guy doesn't know how to treat people. I mean, it's supposed to be like the customer's always right or something else. And the customer's always wrong. The customer can always be right. It's always gotta be the customer's always wrong. It's just plain stupid and retarded because my sister doesn't like to be treated this way, man. By these rideshare drivers. That's like the idiot. The idiot got a bunch of his co-workers backing him up. I don't know why I don't know what that guy was doing by acting all arrogant and cocky towards women. So my sister was pissed, so I had to calm her. I had to calm my sister down. Hey, I mean, I told my sister, don't let that get to you. I mean, something always gotta be gotten to my sister too much when these rideshare drivers kept fucking with her. I don't think my sister's gonna trust one of those rideshare drivers anymore. That rideshare driver is a complete asshole. So I think my sister has going to try to go catch up right with the female Lyft driver. The female Lyft driver will just treat her with respect in a nice way. But the male ride sharing drivers, no. I don't think my sister will ever handle that shit. These male ride share drivers, they like the toll paying the motherfucking ass for us. I know of. And all of a sudden this shit happened, and then this month all this shit happened when people started shooting. So they're shooting their guns around in the streets. So they're shooting and killing people in the streets. That's why I sat there on the floor that the other night. It was night before yesterday. Um, so I sat there on the floor. And then things just got really bad at that point. Like, damn, that's where the shooting will stop. But I kind of stopped. Got on the phone with my uncle like on a Friday. Got on the phone with him yesterday, and today I couldn't even call. I couldn't even call him no more. He didn't want to be bothered about my bread though. So, but I'm gonna leave him be because he just wanted to have his sleep or something. I'm just gonna leave him be, leave him alone, and let him get his rest on every day. So I don't need for me to be vexing him about my bread. So I'm gonna leave him be. Everybody thinks I have some. Look at my guy, I have some goddamn pedigree. Look, in my hands, bro. Like a complete, like a bitch with a fucking pedicure or whatever. Shit, look at me, man. I look like a hoe with a pedicure. Look, I clip my nails like previously. This shit ain't worth nobody else's uh try and true and all that hard work they got onto it. You have some hard working hands. You gotta use gold bond. Use that for your hands. One thing is, I don't feel like reading this type of shit about about what's his name, Tyler the Creator. I gotta go pull out this thing. Because I don't feel like doing it because I gotta write something down. Be on back. Get to my closet. Gotta put my phone over there. Let me put my phone over there, man. I forgot to put the names of the people that died. I'm about to go Google some oh shit. I gotta Google some names. Hold on, man. Naughty Bot can stop fucking with me. Come on, Naughty Bots. Pussy ass Naughty Bot needs to quit. See, the Naughty Bots are like a piece of shit now. Yeah, I know that. Let me type Edward Coleman Jr. How many Edward Colemans do they have? Damn, how many Edward Colemans do they got? Shit. All these Edward Coleman Juniors, bro. How many Edward Colemans do they got, bro? Yeah, I found all the Edward Colemans they got. How many Edward Colemans they got, dude? I gotta find more names. How many Edward Colemans they got, bro? I gotta find all the names of Edward Coleman. Man. Edward Buddy Coleman. How many Edward Colemans do they got, bro? How many Edward Colemans do they have, man? It's a waste of time. This will take a while. Oh, you know what, man? Oh. Gotta shut that down. Ain't a waste of time. Couldn't find any Edward Colemans there. Couldn't find my grandfather in the obituary. In the obituary, I couldn't find my grandfather on the list. I'm searching for my grandfather, who was what would be my grandmother's husband. That'd be Edward Coleman Jr. I'm searching for him, but no dice. All I got is a gang of Edward Colemans in there. Edward Colemans they got. So I'm gonna end this live show for a minute. Live show. This live show is dedicated to all the soldiers that got gone on that day. Rest in peace to those that died. Agnes Washington Shaw McInnes, Anthony Alexander, Anthony Dusty Coleman, Christopher Dennis, Cheryl Martin Clark, Kelvin Alexander Bunce, Shaman Coleman, my mother Darlene Ethel Marie Coleman, Dolores Johnson, Esther Celestine, Ernest Alexander, my grandmother Esther Mae Conway Shaw. Those included Frederick Alexander, Frank Shaw, who was an uncle of mine, a granduncle of mine, George West, my other grandmother Geraldine Alexander Coleman, George Brown, Hassan Rashad Shaw, who was my cousin, little cousin. Still miss you to this day, man. My great grandmother Helen Livers Nelson. My father James Clarence Shaw Jr. One of the great aunts of mine I knew of was Jeanette West. A few family members I knew was John Dooley Alexander, Joseph Alexander Sr., Joseph Gregory, Joseph Robert LeBan III, Louis Alexander, Louis Calloway, Loyola Alexander, Louis Calloway Shaw Sr., Margaret Stevenson, Michelle West, Michael Singleton, Marion Stevenson, Marcus Allen Brown Jr., Ronnie Joseph Clark Sr., Sandra Alexander, Sylvia Randall Alexander, and Veronica Cheffin. They're all resting in peace, man. They're all resting in peace, man. They all may be gone, but they will all never be forgotten.